For decades, Good Friday in Australia meant one thing: a quiet day of reflection. Shops closed, streets still, and footy? Nowhere to be seen. Unlike almost every other public holiday, Good Friday was untouched by professional sport. But times change. And in the world of AFL, pressure began to build. Would footy ever be played on one of the nation's most sacred days? What followed was years of debate, public opinion wars, and finally, a new tradition born in controversy. The biggest push for Good Friday footy came from North Melbourne. For years, the Roos lobbied the AFL to let them host a marquee match on the day. They argued that the game could help raise money for the Royal Children's Hospital, one of Victoria's most important causes. But the league was hesitant. Was Australia ready for footy on Good Friday? Would it upset tradition or create something meaningful? Despite repeated rejections, North didn't give up. They kept knocking, kept applying, kept believing. Finally, in 2017, after years of waiting, history was made. North Melbourne was granted the right to host the first ever official Good Friday AFL match, playing against the Western Bulldogs at Etihad Stadium. The match raised over $300,000 for the Royal Children's Hospital appeal. The crowd? Nearly 43,000. The response? Overwhelmingly positive. North had done it. The day was now theirs. Although the Bulldogs comfortably won the match, the biggest winner was the cause, and the fact that Good Friday footy had arrived. In the years that followed, Good Friday footy began to take root. 2018 saw North Melbourne take on St Kilda in a tight, low-scoring match. 2019 was another big crowd, another North game, another fundraiser success. By 2020, the game had become a staple of the early AFL season until the COVID-19 pandemic struck. With lockdowns in full swing, the Good Friday match was cancelled, along with much of the early AFL season. But when footy returned, so too did this now cherished fixture. By 2021, and after Essendon tried their hand at Good Friday footy, the AFL began experimenting with different matchups. However, North's monopoly on the fixture was still solid. And by 2023, Carlton was added to the mix, bringing one of the league's biggest fan bases into the Good Friday spotlight. The matchups may have shifted, but the purpose remained: footy for a cause. Over the years, Good Friday footy has delivered some memorable moments. In 2018, Ben Brown kicked 6 goals in a dominant performance. Marcus Bontempelli has starred multiple times, leading the Bulldogs midfield. And in 2023, Charlie Curnow put on a show with a game-breaking second half. But beyond the goals and stats, the fixture has given fans a reason to come together to celebrate community, generosity, and footy. And for the players, especially those meeting kids from the Children's Hospital, it has become a powerful reminder of what the game can mean. Not everyone has agreed with the shift. Some traditionalists believe Good Friday should remain a day of silence, not sport. Others question whether AFL's commercial interests have overtaken its respect for religious and cultural values. there's also been a debate over who owns the fixture. Should North always get the game, or should it rotate? Despite the criticism, Good Friday footy continues to grow, because for many, it's not about replacing tradition, it's about creating a new one. From rejected proposals to packed stadiums, from silence to sirens, Good Friday footy has evolved into something truly special. It's more than a game. It's about raising money, lifting spirits and giving back. And now, every Easter weekend, footy fans know one thing: there's a match that matters, on the field and off it. Because sometimes the biggest victories aren't measured on the scoreboard.